At lar3z_TV, it seems like your sound alerts browser source is offline. Make sure you've implemented the source correctly in OB.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the New York Yankees are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. On the hill and coming off a great start, Nestor Cortez Jr. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And now the lefty in the air, left side. Mendoza brings it in, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to...
And stepping in for the Mariners, Connor Joe.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Mendoza pulls it down. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Marco Mendoza.
The left fielder.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. How about Robbie Ray? A guy who won the Cy Young Award in 2021 for the Blue Jays, an all-star in 2017. He grew up in Tennessee. He played on the same travel team as Mookie Betts and Tony Kemp, and he was a really good hitter.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, they froze him with a great bat.
1 out, base is empty. Now here is Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the lineup flips over. And next for New York, Marco Mendoza. Struck out looking in the bottom of the first. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next pitch just misses, and that is ball one. And another ball. Next pitch is outside. Runners at first and second with one gone. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here comes a 3-2. Got it by him for the K.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. They leave him loaded. Here's Evan White. Grounded out his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Mendoza right there to make the grab. And that is that. So 2 runs in the inning, 2 hits, 1 was a home run. No errors, no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees nothing. So the batting order turns over. Here's a speed threat. Marco Mendoza. He's 0 for 1.
Mendoza.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Rodriguez snags it for the second out. Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Marco Mendoza. Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well.
Dominique Perez up next for the Mariners. 1-2 here. In the air, left field. Mendoza brings it in, and that ends the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 7.
Hey, here we go.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. This one smoked out to left. Mendoza makes the catch for the out, and there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Mendoza.
The wind to kick the pitch. The Yankees looking to rally.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And the righty deals. And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball. And the pitch. Line drive caught.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ.
Well, these guys just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris. Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, the show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
2024 Los Angeles Angels.
All right, just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tyler Mahle. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
LeMahieu off of first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive. Trout ranges back. Back some more. Grabs it right up against the wall. It's the Yankees nothing. Angels coming up to hit. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting in.
On to the 4th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Marco Mendoza.
Mendoza.
Mahle back to work. Ball 1 there.
Come on, big guy, one time. There you go.
On a line, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Now
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Stanton now, and he's already singled in this game.
And he's right here one time. Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
Ground ball right side. France steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here is Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go.
And here it comes. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The 0-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. We're tied at 1.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first. So.
No outs, runner at first. Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2.
Hey, let it rip right here. See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Next one misses, and it's 3-0.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
The 3-1. Lined into left center, base hit. Judge around second. Here comes the Judge around third. The relay throw, and he's out. But they do get a run.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
So 2 down. Brandon Drury to the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That one lifted to left. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. Yankees 6 and the Angels 1. So 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. On the ground, out to short. On to France, and now 2 gone.
Now designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
One out.
In the air, left side. Mendoza puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here's David Fletcher.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Fletcher.
And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit for the Angels.
50, Tyrone Taylor.
The 1-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mendoza puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
On 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Trout makes the catch. And there's one away. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the left fielder, Marco Mendoza. 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Can't field it cleanly. Not in time. He legs it out.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
Here's Luis Guillorme, rounded out his first time up. Runner on the goal, ripped to third and picked on a hop. On to France. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. 1 out, runner at second. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Back to the mound. It hit him in plenty of time to first. Judge out on the play. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Mendoza stands at second with 2 gone. In the air, right field. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains 1-0. Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Marco Mendoza.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
right here, one time.
And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next one off the plate inside. Going to count 1-2.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Hey, let her rip one time.
In the air to left center. And that should be extra bases. The throw into second, and that's a double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for New York, Luis Guillorme. Guillorme measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. On the ground to short, throws across the diamond. That's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Angels 1 and the Yankees nothing. So 2 down. Danny Jansen to hit here. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Mendoza makes the play. That is the inning. Angels go quietly there. Score remains tied 1-1. We go to the 9th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Marco Mendoza.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Action in the pen down there. Matt Moore getting loose out there. Davinsky getting loose as well.
Hey, you can do it. No one's there. Let's go.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Guillorme. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Three-two now. And there's ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out huge strikeout there. Go ahead run on base. And next for New York, Gleyber Torres. The corners are in. Middle infield playing back for the double play.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
On the ground, Bosler fires to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle.
Bottom nine, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Brandon Drury. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, your 2024 Los Angeles Angels.
About to get started here, and the pitcher here today, Jose Suarez. What do you look for here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The wind and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Check swing, no appeal. Struck him out looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one hammered left field, back there. And that ball is out of here.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. And
Ty France, the next to hit for the Angels. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Mendoza raging back towards the wall, and it's gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the
runner at first with 2 away. Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Mendoza goes 6'1", just 19 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Here's 0-1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. It's in the dirt. Throw to second. Great jump.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
So now 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Wait for a good one.
Next one just misses. 2 and 2.
It's a good take.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. Yanks lead 1. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Montas back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Mendoza settles under it and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up.
Up next,
Taylor Ward will hit next.
the left fielder, Taylor.
France on second. Drury at first. 2 out of the inning. Hopped up. Volpe under this one. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. And a ball and 2 strikes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mendoza makes the grab. Out. Number 2.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right.
At the plate, Marco Mendoza, a switch hitter batting right.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Anderson, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2011. And ball 1. Anderson, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. This one in the air center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Tyler Naquin to the plate. Berea back to work. Lifted in the air out to left. Mendoza puts it away, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. 1 for 3. Taylor measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Left field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Marco Mendoza.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swings through that one. 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And that one off the outside edge.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And now the DH, Ty France. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
23.
Barlow, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Mendoza, the next to hit, takes outside.
go. No one better.
Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels bounce back from consecutive losses to take game. Coming to you live from Southern California. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, welcome your Los Angeles Angels.
Just about to get underway, and starting in this one, Patrick Sandoval. What do we have on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
All right, ready to go here. And now Marco Mendoza.
The left fielder, Marco Mendoza.
The pitch. That missed inside. And we're underway here this afternoon. The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2.
That's out.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Royce Lewis. Big time power.
Keep it rolling.
The 2-2. Runner on the go. And that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. First and third, 1 down. Snap throw to first. Lewis back in standing.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Marco Mendoza digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. And that one fouled off. Mendoza, just 19 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time.
Right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him.
Now it's Jansen to hit. 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Mendoza makes the grab. 2 down.
The left fielder, number
Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Out towards right center. That's well struck.
Get out of here.
And it's off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Royce Lewis. 1 for 2. Trevino on third. Mendoza on at second with 2 down. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in, another comes in to score, and they take a 2-run lead. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in is the speedy Drew Jackson. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Mendoza.
Let's go right here.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. No runs here in a bit. Base is empty with 2 away. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. In the air, left field. Mendoza makes the catch, and that will end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 8th inning coming up. Yankees 3 and the Angels 2. Back to the top of the lineup, Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3.
Marco Mendoza.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Moore, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2007. That misses. 2-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. On to France. Out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, a solo home. He's 2 outs away. Now it's Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
In the air, left side. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm Jeff. We welcome you to Los Angeles. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in. Mookie Betts. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got...
Just about set to go now. And on the hill, the big righty, Cal Quantrill. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Marco Mendoza in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tagging for third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest.
Bottom of the first. Down the third baseman, Charlton Hudson. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That one lifted to left. Mendoza moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning.
Here's Mookie to hit. He's already homered in this one. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mendoza makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they go quietly there. New inning getting started, and the batter now, Marco Mendoza. The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Now back, designated hitter.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now back in safely at first. Quantrill back to work. Ground ball could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first, double play. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. Comebacker to the mound. And it gets by him.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton, the next to hit.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
Quantrill back to work. Bounce to third. And that one handled. Fires across the diamond. And that's the 3rd out. They get 2 and draw even again. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael A. Taylor. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Third baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Come on, baby. One time. Here we go. Ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And the 1-0. And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Betts makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor under it. He makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13.
Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza.
Well, Boog, you remember back in 2020, Lucas Giolito threw that no-hitter against the Pirates. He struck out 13, and the only base runner he allowed was on a walk in the fourth inning. I tell you what, if I was on the Pirates, he'd have had a perfect game.
The 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that one almost got him.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Marco Mendoza.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that is the third out of the inning. So up next, Michael A. Taylor.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
The 2-2 now. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Yankees 2 and the Dodgers 1. No outs. Runner at first. Garrett Hampson will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one high in the air to left center. Mendoza hauls it in, 1 away.
Up next,
the batter now will be Will Smith.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Walters, the lead runner at second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. In the air, left field. Mendoza brings it in for the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-1. So the lineup flips over. Marco Mendoza getting ready to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First offering, and it just misses. And the right-hander deals.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Luis Guillorme. Outfield playing pretty shallow. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. In the air, left field. And that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead. And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs.
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Coming up on the first pitch and starting this one, Julio Urias. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Top of the second, now the left fielder, Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals.
Oh, that's just out.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Back here in L.A., bottom of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Trace Thompson. Strasburg back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that.
Digging in, Charlton Hudson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Hampson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, left side. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Number 5.
And up next for New York, Marco Mendoza. First time up, he grounded to third.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First pitch, and he just misses. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well. Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Grounded out his first time. The 0-1. Slow roller to first. He takes it on his own, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Yankees 1, and the bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Trace Thompson.
The designated hitter, Trace Thompson.
Strasburg back to work. Lifted in the air, out to left. Mendoza hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Marco Mendoza now at the plate. This to center field. He's got it. 2 away down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. Winning.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Aaron Judge. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, Carlos Rodon. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Marco Mendoza now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And the 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger.
1 down. And here is Matt Chapman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Matt Chapman, big blast, left field, pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza. Duran back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Got him. Nice play. 1-2-3. Go the. Back for more from the Bronx. Start of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Henry Francisco. That one lifted to left. puts the squeeze on it, and a quick out, number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right.
Now
Philip Clark
catcher.
next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And now the lefty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Racing, makes the catch. And that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now, Marco Mendoza.
Left fielder, Marco Mendoza.
The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Next offering is down low. In the air to left center. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's going to be Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot.
Time right now.
Righty to the plate, and that one is lifted in the air. Varsho flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Luis Guillorme.
Marco Mendoza digs in now.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And the first offering is not close. That one ripped right center field. Kiermaier going back on it. Looking up, out of here. The Rockets one to right. His 21st of the year. It's 8-2.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand work. Well, a 7-out save in this one. It's far from your standard save, but he did what was necessary to help his team get the win. And see a guy pitch like this, it's very inspiring for other guys down in the bullpen.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab here, Garrett Cole.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Rafael Lantigua next up for the Blue Jays. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The 1-2. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Kiermaier around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0. And he's got a double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Bichette at second with 2 down. This one lifted in the air, left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. Blue Jays 2, and the Yankees coming to bat. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
The line to kick the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-1. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And you can feel this.
Runner takes off. In the air, right field. And George makes the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Man at first with 1 gone. It's Aaron Judge now. 6th in the AL in RBIs.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Chris, how about Aaron Judge's 2022? A Silver Slugger, an AL record 62 home runs. He scored 100. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch is popped up. Bichette makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Man at second here with 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Right now, he's 9th in the AL in home runs. Mendoza at second with 2 down. And he walked him.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the veteran second baseman, Gleyber Torres. 2 hits in the game last night. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Out towards left center. Varsho racing over to make the catch. Yanks strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And he'll play it on a bounce. Up to the plate is Brandon Belch. Went down on strikes his first time through. Bichette over at first with 1 away. And that one hammered Mendoza. Going back some more. Caught just shy of the wall.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Marco Mendoza.
Up next for the Yankees. The left
Mendoza goes 6'1", just 19 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And first offering is fouled off.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The third baseman.
One out, base is empty. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Banks off the wall. And he's there at third with a triple.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And the 3-1. Popped in the air. Left field. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Marco Mendoza. Berrios back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next offering upstairs.
Hey, nice eye up there, huh, baby? Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Out to short. Bichette sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Here's the left fielder, Marco Mendoza.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Aaron Judge. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza. And a pitch. There's a strike. And the lefty with the 0-1. In the air out to center. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Marco Mendoza. Flied out his first time.
Marco Mendoza.
That one ripped left field on Duhar. Ranging back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. One left for the Yankees, but they're on. Back at Yankee Stadium. And here is Marco Mendoza.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Here's Royce Lewis, 1 for 2. The pitch. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Runners on the corners, no outs. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Next pitch is popped up.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And the batter now, Anthony Rizzo.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The 1-2. Hit slowly on the ground. They get the tag on him. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 2 left on. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. Now it's Javier Baez. Javi Baez, big swing, drive, deep left field, and caught on the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Marco Mendoza.
Yeah, let's go. Now you got this.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Mendoza goes 6'1", 180 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Next offering is in for a strike. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, Max Muncy at the dish.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You know you got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team, but it all starts with the first game. And you can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh and ready to go when you're in the driver's seat. We'll see if they can continue that momentum in tomorrow's game.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set and on the hill, Clark Schmidt. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Marco Mendoza stands in now and watches strike one.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Marco Mendoza. In the air, center field. Ramirez under it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man.
Marco Mendoza getting ready to hit. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman.
Hey, one time, right now.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Right-hander kick steals. And it's even up.
1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
And the 2-2. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Here's a 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Volpe flying around third and headed home. Oh, the throw is over his head. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game.
Come on now, let it fly.
Mendoza, the runner at third. Stanton at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground right side, Young. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. Yankees 3, Tigers 2. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The right-hander back to work. There's the swing and a miss. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. At the belt and fires. Good eye right there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Outside.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
In the air, out towards left center. Judge out on the play. Runner tags up for third, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's Stanton now. And the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it.
And he deals. Right side. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags for home. The tag safe. And they lead by 2.
Well, these guys understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third.
Now
Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field. Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Right-handed reliever on the ground. And that chance handled. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he's in safely at third as a run scores. So 2 on with 2 away. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Big moment. Here we go.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Now batting.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Right through there, got him. Good job at damage control right there. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Through 8 full.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, your 2024 New York Yankees.
Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, it'll be Steven Strasburg. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Turnbull picks over, and he's back in safely.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
On the ground, a short could be 2. The throw to second. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now
back in the Bronx. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Javier Baez. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to.
Now the left fielder, Marco Mendoza. He's 0 for 1. Mendoza, in his rookie season, just 19 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Over to Aguilar, and that is the inning. Nothing doing. Will Myers now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 13, Max.
So 1 out, nobody on. Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
In the dirt. Pass gets it to first, and they get the out.
Oh, big power guy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Marco Mendoza. The pitch. And that's outside. And the 1-0 misses low.
Come on now, one time right here.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The tying run at the plate. The 2-1 is high.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle. And that's ball 4.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 2. And the righty deals. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
2 outs. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And next for New York, Marco Mendoza. And a foul ball.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Now, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play. And
just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, the lefty, Carlos Rodon. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And now, Marco Mendoza.
For the Yankees. No left fielder.
Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Here's Luis Guillorme. 2 hits and 5 at-bats yesterday. Mendoza on at first. Nobody out.
Come on, big guy. One time.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base.
Here's a big power threat. Jace Young. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
2 outs, bases full. Nick Maton will hit next. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Lifted in the air, out to left. Mendoza makes the play, and that is that. So the Tigers leave them loaded. Still behind by a count of 1-0. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar, and he's already singled in this game. The pitch. Just a weak fly ball this time. Diving, makes the grab.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Back in the Bronx, here's a speed threat, Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
And a pitch. Called strike right there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. Back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So the batting order turns over. Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Casey Mize played his college ball at Auburn, and he was the #1 overall draft pick in 2018. And while at Auburn, he was named an All-American twice and a finalist for the Golden Spikes Award. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
I'll never forget that first start in the big leagues. Made a strong impression for the Tigers in 2020. He became the first pitcher since Steven Strasburg to strike out 7 batters and walk none. Not bad at all for your first big league start.
Here we go. Here we go.
2-2 now.
3-2.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Checks over to first, back safely. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Back in New York, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Maton. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mendoza makes the grab, 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Matt Vierling. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They put 2 on the board, 1 hit, the homer, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Tigers 5 and the Yankees 1. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Marco Mendoza. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Runner on the goal.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Mendoza coming home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 5-2.
Back-to-back singles. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at-bat.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go.
Drive those guys in. Here we go. Come on.
Now one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Throw over to Andujar. That's the inning.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And this one ends with the score 8-5 for Chris.